Hi, you are probably watching this video because you're thinking about buying a property and you might even be thinking about working with me. Well, with my proven process, I have helped hundreds of people buy real estate in Toronto and the GTA. And in fact, about 90% of my business comes from repeat clients and their referrals. It's my goal to do such a great job helping you that you will feel confident and comfortable enough to trust me with your friends and family. I believe that buying a property shouldn't be stressful or overwhelming and instead should be a fun and exciting process. Using my proven system, I help to educate you early on in the process to make things so much more smoother. It all stems through communication, education, and trust. Through collaboration and conversation, we will work together as a team, you and I, to ensure that we find you the best property. The first step in the process is the buyer call. Now, on this call, we are going to discuss a bit more about what you are looking for your specific needs, and I will have the opportunity to ask you some questions as well. Now, if I am not able to assist you to the best of my abilities, I will be the first person to refer you to somebody who can, or to make that very clear to you. I'll only take on buyers that I know I can successfully help and work well with. Following our initial call, we will have next a buyer presentation that we'll go over together. In this presentation, I will have information that is specifically tailored to your search and price point and the property type that you're looking for. I will also make sure to go over closing costs based on your price point, strategy, and next steps. I will tell you specific market information for the segment that you're looking in, and we will also go over the elements of an offer and real estate paperwork. This is going to give us a great starting point to get started and focused on your specific needs. The next step in the process is showings. This is the fun part that everybody really enjoys so much. We're gonna go out and see some properties. I will regularly be sending you options you can give me your thoughts on. I will always tell you my feedback before we get in the car and see anything, just to make sure that we are focusing our time on the right options for you. During these showings, I will be there to answer any questions you have, and I will always be able to tell you what recent sales were in the area or in the building that you're looking in, to make sure that you have a good idea of where this property stands. Finally, when we find something that you love, it's time to put in an offer, and this is the next step. Before this happens, I will always make sure to send you comparables on the property, to chat with you about strategy and some different offer scenarios that might happen, to come up with the best plan of action for that specific unit. When placing an offer, we will go over together the price that we want to start with, the conditions, the closing date, and the deposit. I will then try my absolute best to get the best price for you or to win among competing bids. I usually use collaborative negotiation techniques, and I will ensure that you are kept up to date along the process. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that during this time, I will be transparent with you, and I will never use pressure tactics. We are on the exact same team with the exact same outcome of wanting to find you the best property for a great price that you are happy with. If we are successful in getting the place for you, then we will move on to the next step, which is post-offer. Now, at this point in time, we will pay the deposit. We will fulfill any conditions that might have been in place. And at this point in time, you will also begin working more so with your mortgage broker and your lawyer, who I can help connect you with if needed. Now, our relationship does not end there. Following purchasing a property, we have two exciting revisits back to the home. The first one most people like to use to take measurements, check out the place once more, perhaps bring immediate family members and get excited that this is now their property. The second revisit we will always use towards the end of a closing, so usually 1 or 2 days before you get the keys. And the purpose for this visit is to do testing for all of the appliances to make sure everything is in good working order before the seller hands it over. Finally, closing day. This is the day you get the keys to your brand new property. The lawyer will be the one to give you the keys at the end of the day, and you will have the property all to yourself. So exciting. Now, a few things to keep in mind when purchasing your property is that you will need 3 professionals on your side. You will need a real estate agent, hopefully myself. You will also need a lawyer that you'll work with towards the end of closing, and you will also need a mortgage broker to both pre-approve you before we start looking and to help actually secure your mortgage once a property is secured. Using these professionals, you'll have the best experience. If you need referrals, please let me know. I have trusted partners that I prefer to work with, but of course the choice is yours if you already have these professionals lined up. Using this process, I have helped hundreds of my clients purchase properties, and I've also developed relationships with hundreds of agents across the GTA. These relationships are so critical, especially in multiple offer scenarios and when coming to an agreement with the seller side. If you have relationships with people, generally things move a little bit more smoother. Oh, and it does not stop there. When we are working together, you will have access to an amazing application called the .love app where you can search properties easily from your mobile phone. You can share them with me, you can track them, see if they have any price changes or if they do sell. It's a great tool that I offer to my clients as a preferred experience for you. The second thing that I offer is Move Snap. This is a concierge service that is on your case when it comes time to move. You have somebody who is on your file and they will be there to help you with registering for utilities, booking moving companies. They also offer discounts. And again, this moving concierge called Move Snap is something that I offer to my clients absolutely free of charge just for working with me. Remember, it's my mission to make buying a property fun and exciting, not stressful or overwhelming. After all, 90% of my clients are repeat clients or their referrals, and all I want to do is a great job for you so that you can enjoy your experience and come back to work with me once again. I always value relationships over transactions. So what are you waiting for? Book a call with me today and let's find out how I can help you.